So all this talk about things to do for us, but what about our cats? I realize this may sound random, but our next guest insists that we need to keep our felines fit, and I don't blame her. Author of fabulous felines, Sandy Robbins is with us right now. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hi, thank you for having me.
And of course, we can't forget our other special guest.
Yes, Jason.
Jason from the Humane Society here in Durham region.
Who is looking for a wonderful, fabulous, forever home.
Yes. Can you take him?
I wish I could. I'm going to California, and I have a cat called Callie who may not be too keen on another pet.
Another pet.
But he's purring and he's rumbling, and we've only just met.
And he's so cute.
He's going to make a wonderful companion for somebody.
I believe he's only 3 years old too.
Yeah, he's great.
So he's got plenty of beautiful, healthy years ahead of him. Provided he eats well and he takes care of himself, right, Sandy?
Absolutely, that's what it's about. As with people, we just mirror what we do for ourselves. We have to mirror for our pets. The biggest problem is we brought our cats indoors, but really they're hunters. They need to hone those skills, and we've turned them into couch potatoes and leave them to sleep for 24/7.
It's so true. But do you suggest then that we kind of allow the cats to come outside and kind of... No, because
not
I did that with mine.
Not outside unless it's on a leash, because it's really not safe outside. But you can turn your home into an indoor amusement park for your cat.
Sweet.
And the way to do it, cats work on bribery, let's be honest. There's nothing like a treat to get a cat moving. But here's the thing, it's same with people. You don't, if you're craving something, you can choose the candy bar or you can choose the healthy carrot sticks. Now this is what it's about. When you're treating cats these days, you need to treat them with healthy stuff, with good functional stuff. And these Whiskers treats contain all the good stuff. They've got calcium for teeth, they've glucosamine for bones, and there's stuff to control indoor odors. There's something for everything, and no cat will resist a Whiskers treat because all these different ones have got chicken in them.
Oh, chicken. So, is there any fish flavored ones?
Not in this range. This is the functional range with the good stuff, and Whiskers has decided that chicken is across the board the way to go. So
it all tastes like chicken.
This is how you do it. You've got to get your cat to work for its treats.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what do you do?
So, well, there's various things you can do. You can get wonderful toys. Basically, they're treat dispensers that roll around, or puzzle games. And you put them out and the cat will roll, and as it rolls the treats will fall out, so it's working for its treats.
I had that for my dog. It's incredible. It's cool.
Exactly. And then my big thing is, especially if you're working and your cat's home alone for long hours, is you set up a treasure hunt around the house, starting with a kitty condo, because that's the snooze zone. Oh God, this guy's purring away here. And when he wakes up from his sleep, you give him you have a treat right there. Then you space the treats right around the house. So the cat will then spend its day looking for its toys, looking for its treats, being engaged and occupied, mentally and physically stimulated.
What a great idea. I've never thought to do that with my cats. I've had cats growing up, but one thing that I love to do to exercise my cat was, I had that little laser light beam thing. And he would go crazy for it, right? Most cats do. They'll follow the light, or with a flashlight, you play the little game. And then other cats are like, yeah, whatever. Or they figure it out. They're like, I'm not playing.
The thing with the laser is that it's great to get them going off on my treasure hunt, so to speak. But just remember, they're not catching anything because it's just a light.
I know.
That's why you have to give them a treat. No, you give them a treat.
Right.
So this is your new best friend when it comes to cats.
Great idea.
And I have an elderly cat. She's 8, Callie, the one I was telling you about. She's 18 and a half, and I had I had to train her to climb up her pet steps, because we've got steps all over the house, but no, she wouldn't use her pet steps. So having a joint problem.
Oh, so you had smaller
I have special. You buy them in the stores and online, and they the height of the bed or the couch, and I just put the glucosamine treats all the way up, because she has a joint issue which needs to be managed, and I trained her up onto the bed with the treats, and then I trained her down, and now she uses her pet steps on her own.
So cats are more trainable than we think they are. Is that correct?
They are far more trainable, and once again, this is what you used to train them with, a good functional treat.
Really? I can't believe you've written a whole book on, what's it called here? Fabulous felines. What made you decide to go, I'm going to write a book about this?
Well, it's very interesting. I had a cat named Muffin who was an adopted cat and didn't have a very good start in life and had many health issues. And one day the vet sent her an invitation to come to the spa to de-stress. And I thought, de-stress for a cat?
Yeah.
I need to look into this.
I know of cats on like meds to de-stress.
So
they're on like Valium. And,
it gave me an idea. The beauty industry and the health industry for pets in the States at the moment is a $45 billion industry. It's bigger than toys and candy. And I just decided it was a really good idea to tell cat people, because a lot of cat people think, you know, it's just a cat at home sleeping on the couch, leave it at that. But there's far more to building a relationship, because cats are the #1 companion animal. I mean, look at this. We've only just met.
Yeah.
And he's purring away here. He's just wonderful.
So sweet.
He
I wish we could find him a home.
He needs a really good home. Look at that. He's just very special.
Well, I know,
look
and with talking about Whiskas and Whiskas treats, I know Whiskas Waltham has donated so much money to the shelters across Canada, including the one here that you know, pretty much burnt down a few months back. $30,000. Ruby was telling me, the executive director, that Waltham or Mars Canada has given $30,000 to the local shelter, which is great. So a big kudos to them.
Absolutely, they're wonderful when it comes to pet adoption. And I'm beginning to think that you look like the Whiskas cat.
Oh, he's so beautiful. My goodness. So it's all about feeding them healthy treats.
Yes.
You know, exercising them a little bit. Any other major tips you'd like to provide us in the last seconds?
Yes, beauty tips. Cats are very, I mean, they're self-cleaning machines and very efficient ones, but they need a little bit of help. And if you brush them regularly, you know, you're getting rid of any dander and any allergies that people may have. It's a good brush. And nails need to be trimmed. And the best way to trim nails, again, is to find a nice treat at the end of the nail clipping set. You know, a little bit of Whiskas will help the nail trimming be less stressful.
That's the word of the day. Fabulous, like your book. Sandy Robbins, thank you for being with us. We can find out more information at your website, sandyrobinsonline.com. You are basically the cat health guru. I know you've written so many articles on this. She has a radio show. It's all about cats.
Yes, it is all about cats. Thank you.
We are going to a break, and coming up in just a few minutes, we'll be talking to Bill Housen about nutrition for us, humans. And we'll be taking a look at the photos you want to share.